Essentially, what I want to know from you is some of the new legendary weapons and what are your specific favorites and your preferred role combinations on said weapons.
Okay. So let me just throw out there that I am not the biggest fan of heat weapons in general. I feel like the heat weapons, the way they fire, feel worse. Like the feeling of shooting the gun feels worse on almost all of them as compared to their non-heat versions in the same kind of RPM archetypes. That said, once you get used to how they shoot, or once I got used to how they shoot, they've all got good rolls. The dungeon in particular has got a lot of weapons that have very good rolls. Are any of these like gonna be meta? Well, I mean, are any guns in Destiny actually meta anymore? Not really. It's all abilities. But like if I were to call out a couple, um, I enjoy Voltaic Shade. That's the dungeon scout rifle. You can get Trickle Charge and Rolling Storm, which is it's a good combo because it's reloading. Every time you get a bolt charge, you get a bolt charge whenever you kill something with Rolling Storm. I actually like it a lot with jolting feedback and Rolling Storm, personally. It can also get like jolting feedback and bolt shot if you're in with that. And one thing to note on these weapons is that you can just tap the reload to just start the venting, and it'll proc your on reload stuff. So it can be pretty fast. I like High Tyrant. Pulse rifle that can get destabilizing rounds and demoralize. That's always good. I like it a lot.
I got that the other day. That's Equilibrium Pulse, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the rolls I got. And I was testing it out, and it felt pretty good. Yeah, I kind of liked it.
Yep. Uncivil Discourse, everybody seems to like. You want one with Precision Instrument to get the most damage out of it, and then whatever perk you want besides that. I personally like Air Trigger on it because the venting is so fast. But any of the perks that enhance your reload or enhance your battery are pretty good. It's the Han Solo pistol. Zealous Ideal feels like you're shooting. It feels like you're shooting a Star Wars blaster, like a Stormtrooper blaster, which is what it is. If you haven't tried it with Onslaught, you should try it with Onslaught. Having a 450 jump up, having that particular gun jump up with Onslaught and RPM, having its sound effect go crazy, very cool. The M17 Fast Talker is going to be a DPS damage meta weapon if you get one with the secondary origin trait, with target lock, cooling baubles, and accelerated coils on a Peacekeeper's Titan. That's probably the only weapon you want to have because of how good it is. Conspiracy Honed. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but it's a heat weapon, but it's the same RPM equivalent to a lightweight sniper or rapid fire sniper, except you can get Vorpal weapon and bait and switch on it at the same time. So big
I
deep. But
saw that.
also on top of that, this weapon, just without any damage perks as a base, does 50% more damage per bullet than other 140 snipers that aren't heat weapons. So I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it's very good.
What's the name of that again?
Conspiracy Honed.
Okay.
And then the other two are All or Nothing, which is the Strand Pulse. It's the 540 Pulse. I don't really like it that much. I think it is a little too floaty, but it comes with Desperado. And because of the way the heat weapons work, the reload to get Desperado procced is very fast. So you can get that gun really cooking, but it's way too floaty for me. And then the modified B7 just straight up replaces Solemn Remembrance. So if you didn't get a Solemn Remembrance, you can get a modified B7 that can do all the stuff Solemn Remembrance can do, plus a little bit more. It's a 180 instead of a 140, but I don't think it matters for what you're going to use the weapon for in PvE personally. So there you go. That's all the heat weapons.
That's all the heat weapons. Okay. We have the Dawning weapons that I wanted to go over: Fimbulwinter Stitch, Mistral Lift, and Permafrost. Do you have any favorites in there?
Mistral Lift is a meat and potatoes linear pulse or linear fusion rifle.
Yeah.
If linears ever come back into play, you'll want to have one. At the very basic level, you'll want one with reconstruction and precision instrument. I already have that on last year's. I don't have one on this year's. If you want kind of a meme roll, you could do reconstruction with rewind rounds, and with Vice Stinger, you'll basically never have to reload that thing.
Okay.
I don't really think I think it's really actually a meme and not really worth your time. But
yeah, you'd have to. Sorry, I was going to say you'd have to have a really long DPS phase to make that worth it.
I mean, you could dump almost all of your mag that way, but reconstruction is going to put almost all of your reserves into your mag anyway. So,
so is reconstruction PI better than the tried and true envious bait and switch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Because by the time you get to a damage phase, most of your reserves are going to be loaded into your mag, which means your precision instrument's going to get, kind of maximized. So.
Yeah, you don't have to switch around and do things. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. How much damage does the precision do?
It depends on how far you are into your
at its max
damage rotation. It can go up to 25% once you max out the stacks.
Okay, so it is lower, but you're saying it's better because of the rotation, simplifying the rotation.
You don't have to rotate. You can just dump all your damage.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. Okay, so we got 2 more: Permafrost and Fimbulwinter. I've been messing around with Permafrost, but
which role are you messing around with?
The one I have right now is Demolitionist Crystalline.
Crystalline.
Yeah.
Crystalline Corpse is probably the only reason to take it. It's a wave frame, and there's not a whole lot of call to use wave frames anymore. We have so much a way to clear ads with abilities that do I really need an ad clear special? I don't know, debatable. But Crystalline is interesting, and I would probably want it with either Demolitionist or Attrition Orbs. It doesn't have any reload perks, so that's you want to go with utility on it. And then the sidearm. It seems like most people's complaint about the sidearm is that they were expecting it to be a rocket sidearm, because the only other sidearm we have with that model is a rocket sidearm. So a lot of people were disappointed when they got it, and it turned out just to be a precision frame sidearm. It's a precision frame sidearm.
Yeah, I've been running around with this a little bit too. It's I don't know, it's okay. It's
not. I don't think it's anything particularly special as far as sidearms go. It does have a couple of like perk combinations. You can do like Rolling Storm on it and some other stuff, Trickle Charge to get that kind of combo working. You can get Jolting Feedback on it. You can get Bullshot on it. So.
I have a Trickle Charge Jolting Feedback that I've been running around with. I'm not saying that's necessarily a good combination, but it's not bad. And I've been interested in trying to get a supercharged Jolting to see how that is.
I think it might be. There might be some rolls on there that I would want to try for PvP, since you can juice it up to 100 range. So and not a lot of sidearms can do that.
It's got PI. Would you be looking at that or kill clip for damage?
Probably PI.
Yeah. You got
rangefinder.
So say you got rangefinder or lone wolf.
I would probably go with rangefinder because I want the extra range.
Yeah.
And then a magazine that adds range, hammer forged, or small bore, and range masterwork, and it should be over 100 range at that point.
That's cool. That works out. Okay. There we go. There's our recommendations for the best legendary weapons and their roles. Currently new to the game. I guess Mistral's not new, but the rest of them are new to the game. That's it. Go get them. Okay. Go cause some havoc.